In the ancient land of Israel, a Philistine army had gathered, ready to attack. They were led by a fearsome giant of a man named Goliath. Goliath was over 9 feet tall, clad in heavy bronze armor. Every day he would stride out and challenge the Israelites. "Send out your champion, let him fight me. If he wins, we will be your slaves. But if I win, you will be our slaves." The Israelites were terrified. No one dared to face the giant. King Saul, their leader, offered a great reward to anyone who could defeat Goliath, but fear gripped the hearts of his men. Meanwhile, in the town of Bethlehem, a young shepherd boy named David was visiting his brothers in the Israelite camp. David heard Goliath's challenge and saw the fear in the faces of the Israelite soldiers. He was shocked. David said, "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God?" David's brothers scoffed at him, but David was determined. He told King Saul that he would fight Goliath. Saul said to David, "You are just a boy, and he is a seasoned warrior." David said to Saul, "The Lord who delivered me from the paw of the lion and the bear will deliver me from this Philistine." Saul, impressed by David's faith, finally agreed. He offered David his armor, but David found it too heavy. Instead, David took his shepherd's staff, his sling, and 5 smooth stones from the nearby brook. He approached Goliath, who mocked him for his youth and lack of armor. Goliath said, "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?" David said to Goliath, "You come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied." David ran towards Goliath, took a stone from his bag, placed it in his sling, and hurled it with all his might. The stone struck Goliath in the forehead. He staggered and fell face down to the ground. David ran to Goliath, took his own sword and cut off his head. The Israelites had won a great victory. David, the shepherd boy, became a hero, a symbol of courage and faith. His victory showed that even the smallest and weakest, with faith in God, can overcome the greatest challenges.